I'm Keanu.
And I'm Angie Francisco.
And this is Spartan News. This week we have an overview on WASC, a review on Ray's Barbecue, and the SRLA Predictions.
The Western Association of Schools and Colleges, better known as WASC, is here at HP. Here to give us more details on this is reporter Misela Gonzalez.
This is reporter Misela Gonzalez here with an explanation on WASC. The Western Association of Schools and Colleges, better known as WASC, is an organization that accredits schools and diplomas that they distribute. They have a cycle that lasts about 6 years before it starts again, and this year we had the mid-cycle check here at HP. This mid-cycle check revisited the school plan for student achievement, better known as SPSA, that was presented in this 2020-2021 school year, and what was reported by WASC is that HP is on track with its goals. As a school, the use of credit recovery has helped decrease the gap between students on track to graduate and those who are not. The last time the school was assessed, WASC critiqued the amount of pressure that was put on students to go to college and the negligence of career technical learning, better known as CTE. This year, WASC praised the CTE programs here at HP as they were better supported.
Hello, I'm here with
Mrs. Anthony.
So knowing that this was a mid-cycle observation, how did you feel when WASC came to observe you?
I was kind of excited about it. I wasn't nervous at all. I've done it before. I know that my students are on task most of the time and they know what they're doing, so I was kind of excited to have them come.
What was it like to be observed by someone through a screen rather than having them like in person with you?
So when they came into my room, they only came for like 3 minutes and they didn't even ask my kids anything. So, and I had them like the kids ready and everything. Having them on a screen was definitely less personable. There's no time for them to really ask me any questions. So I do hope in the future they come in person.
Do you feel the school has made any progress towards the goals that they set in SPSA from the 2021-2020 school year?
Yeah, definitely. I think our school has a really great staff and community, and we definitely collaborate and work together to do what's best for the students. And I think everything that came out in the WASC report is totally true, both our strengths and our weaknesses. So we're definitely going to shoot for continuing to build off of the things we need to work on for our next WASC review.
Thank you so much. Hi, I'm here with
Mr. Karkmo.
So what was your role during the WASC mid-cycle observation?
Well, I was the coordinator, so what that meant was that I had to make sure that all the PD meetings and all the data that was collected and all the observations, like the lead person for us to continue our accreditation for before we have another full cycle in like 2 years.
I'd like to have this mid-cycle observation be virtual rather than in person.
That was really odd. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was really, really odd, especially for students, I felt, because you guys had like a person walking in with an iPad and like a face. Our school did really well with the virtual stuff because even the committee members said that what they saw was pretty amazing. So I think we did really well overall.
Do you feel the school has made progress towards the goals set by SPSA in the 2020-2021 school year? And how so?
We have definitely made progress. But truthfully, obviously, since returning from when we've had our first full cycle, we were in person and the people came in person, they observed. So we did kind of sort of take a little bit of a step back in certain areas. But overall, what the committee saw was that we are definitely trying to reach those goals. And they were really impressed because of how well our goals are aligned with the SPSA and the WASC document. But also like how knowledgeable students are, because the students who got interviewed, they did a really good job answering questions.
What recommendations and praises did WASC leave after their observation?
They gave us like maybe 10 like glows, right? Or 10 areas of strength. First thing that they gave props to, or really like good recommendations, was our classified staff. So our B&G people, our aides, our cafeteria staff, our supervision staff, like they did really well in the interview process. And they said that they do a good job of trying to maintain our campus safe and clean, etc. Really good with the pathways that we have with like the construction, the drama, and the music and the band. Also said that we're doing a really good job about focusing on the social emotional learning, because That's like like one of the main struggles that teenagers have, and actually all people for that matter. But the social emotional learning and the skills that we're trying to teach people or teach teenagers or young adults. Last thing they said was that our school does really well with trying to offer classes that students want. Of course, we can't make everyone happy, because if students fail certain electives, then we can't open up more electives, right?
Do you agree with what the WASC said or recommended for the school to improve on? Why or why not?
Yeah, I do agree, because everything we reported and wrote is happening at our school, and what we need to grow and develop more. We're honest about it. We were really honest about it. So they highlight three of the programs. They highlighted our magnet program, our avid program, and then these other specialized programs like journalism, band, and theater. So they want us to continue to like push those and give those opportunities to students, because those students involved in those things that I mentioned are the ones that are doing the best in school, because they're involved. So our main focus was for us to continue to use data from everything. Data about social emotional support, about instruction, about everything. We need to use data a little bit more effectively, and I definitely agree with that.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for the interview.
To learn more about this year's mid-cycle check-in, you can find the link to the report on the school website under WASC accreditation. This has been reporter Misa Gonzalez with your WASC overview.
Glad to have a better understanding of what WASC is doing. Up next, we have reporter Keon Hearn, which is reviewing HP Sopo's Ray Barbecue, which is said to be the best Texas barbecue in LA.
This is reporter Keon Hurd outside of Ray's Barbecue located in Santa Fe Plaza. We're going to go try some barbecue. Let's go. Ray's Barbecue serves Texas barbecue that Munchies by Vice called the best Texas barbecue in LA. Restaurant critic from LA Times, Bill Addison, says it will fill your barbecue craving. Ray's Barbecue is located in Santa Fe Plaza, close to Randolph Street and Santa Fe Avenue intersection. Well known for their smoked brisket, they also serve pulled pork, smoked ribs, and sides such as, but not limited to, jalapeno cheese sausages, mac and cheese, and potato salad. This is Keon Hurd, and I'm here with...
Leslie Cisneros.
We're here doing the Ray's Barbecue taste test. So, come over here. Right here we have the brisket, spare ribs, pulled pork, sausage. We have beans, coleslaw, mac and cheese, barbecue rice, potato salad, and I'm guessing some spare cucumbers right here. The sausage? Okay. It's a 10 out of 10 with the sauce. It's pretty spicy too. It's actually pretty good.
The cheese is gooey. That's good.
I'm gonna cut a...
That's soft.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this in half so you and I can both get a
Easy
piece.
to cut.
Easy to cut.
I'm gonna try with that is so soft.
Mm.
Sauce is really good.
The texture in this is actually pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
That's really good.
You know what I'm really looking forward to? The spare ribs. I'm looking forward to the ribs. Okay. All right.
Really juicy.
This is my favorite restaurant in this entire city now. 10 out of 10. Today I'm here with...
Sebastian Ramirez.
Okay, so Sebastian, what's the origin of Ray's Barbecue?
Yeah, the origin of Ray's Barbecue, we started off as a backyard pop-up back in 2014. Happened over a period of, I want to say like 4-6 months, where we sold every weekend. It kept getting busier and busier. It got really busy at the house, which you can't really do, just sell food like that. But with the support of all of our people that we had, we ended up, right here in this little joint.
What inspired your family to make a barbecue place in HP?
What inspired my family? What inspired them was a necessity to work and find a passion of what they love, which is something obviously it didn't happen overnight. They progressively fell in love with the craft.
So the business has been around since 2014.
Yes.
How was the business like before and after the pandemic? Like, were there any struggles during the pandemic?
Yeah, it was, dude. I mean, obviously with the whole no table thing, and it kind of revolutionized the way restaurants work after the pandemic. Now that things are cool, definitely see a lot more takeout than there was before. It hasn't stopped people from coming to restaurants at all.
What's the number one thing in your menu that you recommend? Like, it's guaranteed that almost every customer would enjoy.
I think a lot of things that people travel here for would be for the ribs and brisket, and those are my top two. I won't pull down the pulled pork and sausage, but those are like the top 2 things I saw right here.
Do you plan on like expanding like over the state or like over the city, or are you just gonna like keep this one place here?
I do someday plan on opening a second location. Right now, I'm trying to perfect what I do here and just figure out the recipe where I know, okay, I could be by my own now. But from now on, I got a lot to learn right here every day.
Thank you for your time, Sebastian.
Thanks, brother. For sure.
With it being so good and so close to our school community, I recommend you come and try it out. This has been reporter Keon Hurd with your foodie review on Ray's Barbecue. I know I'm going back for more. Anyways, here we have reporter Haley Carbajal and SRLA with their predictions for the upcoming race, the LA Marathon.
Hi, I'm reporter Misela Gonzalez, stepping in for Haley Carbajal, and we're going to get your SRLA predictions. So let's go. So I'm here with
Emily Sanchez.
Carlos.
Brandon De La Cruz, Angeles.
Marco Padilla. Diego Tapia.
Okay, who do you think is going to be the first one to finish the marathon?
First one in our school?
Yeah.
Rudy Chavez.
Henry? I think Henry.
Henry. All right.
Me.
Either Derek or this one.
Me, bro.
Damn, we got some confident people here. I see. Who's going to cramp up first?
Me.
This one.
No, this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, probably me. Oh, yeah. No, probably me, yeah.
All right.
Oh, Misela.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to cramp up first. Which one of our leaders do you think is going to finish first?
Leaders.
Yeah, like Bon Steele, Josie, Jackson.
Josie's finishing.
Miss Rivas.
Miss Rivas.
Who's Miss Jackson?
Miss Jackson. All right, we got
Bon Steele, probably.
Bon Steele. Who do you think is going to be the first leader to finish?
Bonsteel, for sure.
Bon Steele for sure. Hey, woo! We love that.
Yes, Bonsteel on the way.
As a follow-up to our predictions, the first HP SRLA students to finish were Rudy Chavez and Diego Tapia, sharing a time of 4 hours and 5 minutes. The first leader to finish was Miss Jackson with a time of 5 hours and 21 minutes. The last person to finish from our group was Stephanie Escareno with a time of 7 hours and 47 minutes. Congratulations to all our SRLA students that attempted and conquered the LA Marathon.
Up next, we have our ASB update with reporter Alexia Nava.
Hi, I'm Alexia Nava, and I'm here with your ASB updates. In senior news, senior sweaters are back. Buy your hoodie now from April 18 to April 21st for $35 at the student store. Prom tickets. The last day to buy prom tickets is April 28th, so buy yours now at the student store. And seniors. Senior dues are due May 4th, so pay them now if you have any remaining balance. We'll be hosting an event for Autism Awareness Day April 25th, the Spring Sports Pep Rally April 26th, and Denim Day and the 150th Day of School on April 27th. All these events will be lunch events. Hope to see you there. This has been Alexia Nava here with your ASB updates.
That's all we have for today's Spartans.
I'm Melanie Beth.
I'm Keon Hurd.
And I'm Andrew Francisco.
And thank you for watching Spartan News.